Hi guys, my name is Eric and you're watching Techpreneur TV, and today my special guest is Brooke, founder of the Blaze bike rides. So Emily, can you give me the pitch 30 seconds, what you do and what's your product about?
So hi, my name's Emily, the company's Blaze, and we do products for urban cyclists. Our flagship product tackles the biggest cause of fatality, which is the blind spot. It's a front light that also has a laser and it projects a symbol of a bike in front of you on the road. That's been shipped around the world for 52 countries. And we just launched our second product, and we're now built into Boris bikes in London as well.
So what is the problem solving of the second product mainly?
The second product is a very high quality backlight. So we have a front light which has the unique USP of the laser, and the backlight is fully waterproof, it's incredibly bright, the battery lasts 2 months, it's got a magnetic attachment. It's basically a very simple but very elegant and brilliant backlight.
So you have second successful product on the way right now, yeah?
Yeah, we've just launched on Kickstarter. It's been amazing. It's been a bit like what I'd imagine an artist releasing a second album. We were very nervous before because we didn't know how people would take it, because the first one was such a unique product, and we didn't know if people would understand that it's just a very simple, brilliant product. But they have, so it's been we reached our goal on day one, which is fantastic.
Yeah. How much time did you take for preparation for the Kickstarter? For this second one, yeah.
Not enough. I don't think anybody does enough. I think we've been busy developing the product for 3 years, and then suddenly realised that we wanted to do it before Christmas, so we didn't actually have that long. We probably did it in a couple of weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
Well, as far as I know, your first Kickstarter was very short, very quick process of the couple of days, yeah?
It was actually Will was an intern. Two of us did it 3 years ago, and we did it in 36 hours.
36 hours, yeah. So congratulations, yeah, it was record time, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna kick off the question anyway. How did you come out with this idea? How the idea was born?
I had never been on a bike 5 years ago, but decided to cycle the length of the UK for charity. So bought a bike, trained, cycled 1,000 miles, and fell in love with biking. And the week that ride finished was the week my final year of product design started, and wanted to tackle the biggest problem for city cyclists. And that started with the problem. So I spent 6 months working with a driving psychologist, the bus company, analysing the statistics of which accidents most commonly happen. And there's one stat that really stuck out, and that's 79% of bikes that are hit are going straight ahead and somebody else turns into them. So I realised the threat's often in front of you, somebody that you can see, and they can't see you. So I wished I was just 5 yards ahead.
So basically you analyse the problem.
Yes.
And working on a solution for this problem.
Very important, start with the problem.
So yeah, exactly. And how did you build your prototype?
The first prototype I built at university, spent 3 weeks in the metal workshops and blood, sweat and tears, and found a laser expert and an electronics expert, and machined the casing from a solid bar of Ali myself on a turning lathe. And then got our designer involved, Matt, who's fantastic, and he built the first prototype that we used for Kickstarter.
Yeah, congratulations, yeah. And then how did you get the first funding, and where did you get the first funding for this?
Well, the very first was friends and family. Did a very small friends and family seed round, then a little bit of Kickstarter, and then since raised some investment from angels and institutional money, so the Branson family and Index.
Branson family. So you didn't really try the crowdfunding as it these days? Kickstarter, yeah. Twice, yeah, sure, yeah. And your proof of concept, how do you analyze the ideas?
That's Kickstarter.
Yeah.
For us, I mean, for a hardware company, it's very hard to get an MVP out there and test the minimum viable product, but Kickstarter is the best way to do it. You make a prototype and you put it up on the website and you see if people think it's a good idea.
People like it, yeah.
And then if they do, it's proof of concept. Well, it's not, but it's the best way of doing it, I think.
Did you change your product based on the feedback you received?
A lot,
yeah. So it's kind of.
And this time even more so. This has been for the burner, for the backlight. It's been really fantastic. We've opened up lots of questions to our backers. Things like the flashing sequences, how they wanted to operate, colours, we've opened up colours, a different attachment mechanism to the bike. Lots of people have asked for that, and we've maximised asking the community as much as possible what they want to make the best life for them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then it was difficult to build the team for you, like find the right people for the working or.
Yeah, I think that's actually the hardest part of this whole thing at all so far. I mean, we have a tiny team. Everybody's flipping awesome, but it's really hard to find people, and we've struggled to do that. It's also, as a small team, to find the time to hire and recruit. It takes an awful lot of energy and an awful lot of time, and it's very important to get it right with such a small team and very protective.
Yeah. And then what kind of in the first year is always difficult for any startups anyway. So what kind of obstacles or sacrifice you have to face in the first year of the
personally or company?
Personally and company, yeah. Both.
Personally, it's a roller coaster. It's all absorbing. I feel very, 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 very lucky to be building something I'm so passionate about. You sometimes feel you're not the most present daughter, sister, friend that you can be always. You know, my sister can drop things like that and you go home, and I'm not as good at that. But then very lucky to be happy and be building something I care about.
Yeah. Did you travel a lot during your first year of the manufacturing process, or?
I went to China 5 times, I think, in the first 18 months. Haven't been to China for a while. We will probably go out at the beginning of next year when we start manufacturing the burner.
Yeah, it takes time, yeah? It takes time in China. So
I love it though. Yeah. That's where it happens. It's amazing to see.
Okay, yeah, the Kickstarter experience is like everyone try to get a Kickstarter campaign launching, but this whole process, I think, is the beginning of preparation. And you say it takes you a couple of weeks to preparing for the Kickstarter.
The beginning is so important. The beginning, getting the traction out the door, the initial inertia. So getting the people to the campaign literally in the first hours, get the ball rolling. And if you look at our Kickstarter this time, that first day we reached our funding goal of 35,000, and I think a huge percentage of that was our existing community and people that knew about us already. So email is really valuable, sending out email. I don't hold too much weight for social media for this kind of thing. I think actually getting some context around it in a personal email is really, really powerful. And warning people it's coming, and then building up the
someone told me that creating campaign, Kickstarter or crowdfunding is like party.
Yeah.
When you launch the party, you need to give people notice, warning before.
Yeah, true.
Before,
true.
You know, so not just open the door and I have a party coming in. Let them know there's a party coming.
We threw a party last night. We had a backer party. We threw a party for our Kickstarter backers so they could come and see the products, which was awesome.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, is there few questions actually? The personality, like what is your daily routine? Do you have any daily routine you're doing every day?
I normally get up very early and go and do some yoga. 6 days a week, and do some yoga. It changes every day. I bike everywhere, honestly. Lots of meetings. I travel a lot. I have no idea what I do today.
Do you practice meditation as well, as most people they get into?
A bit, yeah. But a lot of my friends do. We do sometimes a sunrise meditation just around the corner at my friend's house on the roof. It's getting cold now, so it's not quite so lovely as it was in the summer.
Yeah, I've been practicing as well. So it's the most difficult part is just to
finding the time,
switch off and find that peace, and just eliminate any thoughts we have. You know, so this is even for 10 minutes.
I find it almost impossible if it's not in the morning. If it's not first thing in the day, then forget it the rest of the day.
Well, when you turn on a computer, that's it. The day is gone.
Yeah, exactly. I find yoga is a form of that. I find that very.
Yeah. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time from now?
We from day one have been wanting to build a global urban cycling brand, so we would want to have done that in 5 years' time,
And then you're planning to move to the States as well with this product, or?
The States is a really big market for us.
Yeah.
It's the biggest outside of the UK. We're shipping to 52 different countries, but New York specifically is a very big market. And in America, for us, it's very much city-based. So New York, Chicago, Seattle, Portland, San Francisco. There's some cities that have got lots of cyclists, and some like Vegas that have none.
Yeah. I'm not gonna have much question for you anymore, so thank you very much, family. And then if anyone want to have a look at the product, please go to the website blaze.cc to find out more information. So thank you very much, family.
Thank you very much.